Hello, everyone. I'm ZHAO Chuang. We are going to draw the hind limbs of Carcharodontosaurus today. This time, let's choose one foot to draw and focus on talking about the foot structure of this dinosaur. The dinosaur foot had a complicated structure. It looked a bit like a chicken's foot. Simply speaking, it had 3 toes stepping on the ground, and a little one off the ground. But there are many details. When drawing a foot from some perspectives, you may encounter some problems. For example, how to show the connection between its toes and sole. Now, let's get started. We first draw its shank, and only show it a little bit, followed by the ankle and sole. We are going to draw its right foot. After drawing the sole, we move on to the toes. Its sole was made up of 3 big bones called metatarsal bones. They were different in length, and the middle one was the longest. We can draw its middle toe first, which had a not too sharp claw, because when it walked, the front end would be worn flat. The middle toe had 3 joints, so we need to draw 3 pads. And the last one was blocked. This is the second toe in the front, which had 2 pads. Let's connect them like this. Then let's draw its 4th toe. It walked with its 2nd, 3rd and 4th toes. Now, let's draw its 1st toe, which was tiny. There was a certain distance between the 1st toe and the ground, so the claw on the toe was sharp. Let's draw some large scales on the dorsal side of its toes. These scales ended here, close to its heel. These scales would form some folds, so we can draw them staggered like this. Big scales extended to the root of its toenails. The same goes for the one on the side. As the other side is blocked, we don't need to draw it. So is here. On the dorsal side of its feet, we can draw big scales, which looked like an ostrich's. Let's first draw the folds formed by them. When coming to this position, they gradually became small, thin, and long, and increased in numbers. At the beginning of the root, there might be a few large scales. Gradually, some large scales merged into one. Then the number of them decreased. Here, we can draw the single large scales in rows and make them gradually become small. At its ankle, we can draw some folds. muscles and show the joint structure. We can draw the blood groove on the side of its claws, which was a structure used to grow blood vessels and nourish the claws. We can highlight these pads to make them look fuller. Good, like this. We've finished drawing this hind limb of Carcharodontosaurus.